Hi guys, how's it going? I'm Mr. Soupy, and welcome to the Sentinel demonstration video. Once again, this is not exactly a guide on how to play Sentinel, but rather just a demonstration on the new spec so you can understand what you're looking at. These kinds of demonstrations are especially good for visual learners, and so if you are more of a visual learner yourself, this video will be great for you. Quick note that I will probably not be reading the abilities out myself, but I will hover over them for 1 or 2 seconds so you can pause and read them if you like. Let me set it to nighttime and let's begin. Alright, so whoops. I need to activate the full braid too. I'll be using the trident for this demonstration. Very neat weapon. First, we have our ability on the right click, Fortifying Hex. This is the description. Feel free to read if you like. So, in summary, it may seem like a complex ability, but it's hopefully pretty simple. Here's what it looks like when you throw it out. It looks like a shield with wings. This projectile can hit both enemies and allies. Here I'm hitting an ally with Fortifying Hex stacks, and here I hit an enemy. If you hit allies with your Fortifying Hex, they receive 1 stack of Fortifying Hex. Each stack of Fortifying Hex gives the ally 8% damage reduction. This number will likely change in balance updates. Right now it is 8%, and you can stack Fortifying Hex up to 3 times on 2 allies. This dummy now has 24% damage reduction. Each Fortifying Hex stack lasts 6 seconds at base, and if you were to use the right click skill boost for the class, it would be 8 seconds. Do keep in mind that you can only hit 1 enemy with this projectile. Next up we have Guardian Beam. It has a very low energy cost of 10. Here's what it looks like. Very similar to Soulfire Beam. It will hit all enemies in its path, just like Soulfire Beam. Now here's the difference. Enemies who are hit with this Guardian Beam will have their rune timers, all the rune timers, increased by 1.5 seconds. Any ally hit with the beam, and any ally that also has 3 stacks of Fortifying Hex, will receive a shield for 25% of their max health. This dummy now has a shield of 25% max health. The shield will last 6 seconds, and you can also give the shield to yourself. This is what the shield looks like. Next up, we have Energy Seer. Pretty much the same as Conjurer's Energy Seer, except at the end of the Energy Seer, instead of damage boost, you get damage reduction. More fitting for the Sentinel. Here's a demonstration. Here's what it looks like first, of course. And here's a demonstration. In simple terms, for each instance of energy you use, you will heal 4 times that amount of energy used. And if you use 4 instances of energy during Energy Seer, at the end of the 5 seconds, you will get 80 energy and a 15% damage reduction boost. Even if you do more than 4 instances of healing, you can still get healing from any additional energy used within the 5 seconds, just like Conjurer. Next up, we have Mystical Barrier. This ability also functions similarly to Conjurer's Contagious Facade. Here's what the shield looks like. You can use the shield on itself, or reactivate the shield earlier. Here's what it looks like when you reactivate the shield. The initial shield will cut all incoming melee damage in half, and any attack someone does to you will increase their rune timers by 0.5 seconds for each attack. This first shield lasts 5 seconds. If you choose not to reactivate the shield, it will give the nearest ally absorption hearts based on the amount of damage you took during the first 5 seconds. If you do reactivate it, the shield will be given to you instead. You will also gain 3 FX stacks in addition to the absorption shield. As you can see, I have 3 FX stacks. Our last ability is the ultimate, Sanctuary. So it's important to mention that this ultimate also, like Conjurers, does not do anything on its own. Put simply, the duration of your Fortifying Hex is boosted by an additional 2 seconds, and your Guardian Beam will not consume Fortifying Hex stacks. I believe I forgot to mention that when you protect your ally with Fortifying Hexes and give them a shield, it will consume their stacks. This also applies to yourself as well. Here's what the ultimate looks like on its own. Now let me give this dummy shields. You can see that we both still have FX stacks. In addition to them keeping the FX stacks, they will also gain an additional 12% damage reduction when they are at max stacks, making for a total of 36% damage reduction at the moment. Additionally, any reduced damage is reflected back into the damage dealer. Here's a demonstration of all the skills being used together. And that will be all for this Sentinel demonstration video. If you like what you saw, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and give it a try on our server. Thank you for watching. I'm tired of sounding like an NPC in these videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.